Hey, what is going on, Lascassas family? I hope y'all are doing well. I hope a lot of your roads have just kind of dried up and recovered from just all the rain that we got this past week, and that everybody's safe and sound from that. And again, I hope y'all having a great start to your week. So here's just your weekly announcement video. So let me just run right through these announcements for y'all. The first one is, again, we have regular Wednesday night activities this upcoming Wednesday. So we'll have regular LSM midweek. As far as the other adult activities go, Pastor Kenneth is suspending all of those to have a business meeting this upcoming Wednesday, but the students will still meet downstairs for regular LSM midweek. And again, we're still going through our sermon series, going through the book of James called Where Faith Meets Life. We are coming close to the end of that series in the next few weeks. And so right now, tentatively, the plan for the next series we'll be going through on Wednesday night is the student version of David Platt's Counterculture. And so what that is, it is looking at 6 aspects of the world. So wealth and culture and poverty, human life, sexuality, race, faith. So very much like hot button topics, in some ways controversial topics. And it's looking at how we are to view those and respond to those through the lens of the gospel. And so that's trying to help our students just get a better grasp of how difficult conversations they might have in their schools, workplaces, things like that, and how we as believers can be rooted in the gospel, how we can view those through the gospel, and how we can respond to those through just the grace of the gospel. And so right now, tentatively, that's the plan. So once it gets closer to that and I have a lot of those ironed out, I will get that out to y'all so y'all are all set on that. But that is the goal for Wednesday night upcoming over the next several weeks. And then upcoming in about 2 weeks is Chris Elliott and Pat Petty's class is just having a like a couples night. And so what they're looking for is they're looking for students to help out with babysitting some of the kids that would be for those parents that are going to be at the game night. And so all of it would just be downstairs in the LSM room. Obviously, we would feed them pizza and just be in time for them to hang out and babysit them, while at the same time, just that way it frees up the adults to be able to have their time upstairs. And so obviously we'll feed them. We'll also be doing a donation for the student ministry. And so if you're interested in that, just your student interested in that, when you not only drop them off, but to be able to just give a few dollars to cover not only the cost of pizza, but also to be able to go towards a donation to help out the student ministry and just whatever activities that it could go for. So again, that would be Friday, February 21st. It would be from 6 p.m. till about 8 p.m., go for about 2 hours. And again, they would just be downstairs babysitting some of the students, but also be kind of like a game night for them too. So it's not just them watching the kids the whole time. They could bring different games they would like to play. And just that way, both the children and students and also the adults all just have a great time. So again, that is Friday, February 21st from 6 to 8 p.m. And so if that is something that you would be your student would be interested in helping in or things like that, if you just want to reach out to me, so that way I can get a lot of the stuff set. Again, as I announced this past Sunday and sent in the email, Mission Indy is back on. And so I know that was originally scheduled for the fall break, Rutherford County's fall break. And so a lot of you showed interest, but just already had prior commitments. And so we were able to talk to Pastor Matt of Restoration Church, and we are going to move that trip now to partly into the spring break of Rutherford County schools. And so we would leave here Friday, March 27th, and then we would be there and leave Tuesday morning, March 31st, to head back here home. And so that way you would still have the whole second half of spring break, whether it be to relax and recover, whether it be to still have plans. And so we'll have different service projects. We'll attend their worship service that Sunday morning. And so again, we have Mission Indy back on March 27th to March 31st. The cost would be $25 a student. Leaders over their students would be able to go for free. And so right now it's going to be a student-led event that we will eventually open up to the church as a whole, but we want to get students and generate that interest first. So if that is something that would interest you or that your student would want to go on, if you can just go ahead to the LSM registration page and just go ahead and fill out that form, so that way I can also know like who is interested and who would be able to go. So that way once we upload the Realm registration, I can send that link out to everybody so we can start getting that set. So again, that is Mission Indy, March 27th to March 31st, $25 a student. Leaders are able to go for free. And again, the next mission trip, I know this is way down the road, but this is in June 1st through 6th, is our MFuge camp going to Ridgecrest. And so I know some people were mentioning how the website said deadline was about mid-September, things like that. And so what I decided to do is I decided to hold off until opening up registration until about closer to March, just because it was coming off Extreme Winter and Unite, and just a lot of it was just a lot going on, and so I didn't want to bombard everybody with like 3 different events and registration, because that can be a lot of money and a lot of just planning and things like that. So I'm going to wait till a little closer to March to open up registration for that. And again, that'd be June 1st through June 6th. It'll be the same week as CentriKid. We're going to Ridgecrest, North Carolina for that, and the cost will be $250 a student. Again, leaders will go for free for that. But once that gets closer to registration, obviously you hear a lot more of that from me from Sunday morning and emails and things of that nature. And I'll communicate that so that way everybody is set. All right, so that is all the announcements I have for y'all. Again, if you ever have any questions, if you just need to reach out to me for anything like that, feel free to let me know. I'm here to help with y'all. With all that being said, again, I hope y'all have a great week, and I can't wait to see many of y'all Wednesday. Take care, you guys. Bye.